Hey, it's Paris. I heard you were trying to do some mini twist. Well, this is my tutorial and I hope you guys like it.
To start, you can either have freshly blow dried hair or freshly stretched hair, which is what I did. I just stretched it. I washed it last night and then I just braided it in 4 sections to get this look where I didn't have to use heat on my head because it's hot and So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna part our hair into 2 sections. So that's gonna be an ear to ear part, meaning the tip of your ear right here and then all the way to the other side, okay? I have 2 different combs. So my comb is either this one, which has a really nice point at the bottom, or it's one of these, which look like, I don't know what it's called, but this point is like fatter. I don't know if you can tell the difference. This point is fatter than this point, which is why I have both of these. I wish they would make one with this end on this comb so I could only use one comb, but la vida is la vida, And this is what it looks on the other side. Then we're just put this in a ponytail, and then we're gonna use jam around that part so we can get a crispier part. And for the back, you do want this part to just be tied one time, just because you're gonna be pulling hair in and out. I'm also gonna use my 3-way mirror over here so I can see my part. Moral of the story, you're gonna take your jam. I'm using this Shine and Jam here, but there's a red one that I really like too. Focus, there we go. But the red one's like so much more expensive, and I don't know why, so I just never get it. So you're gonna put the jam right on the part, not your hair, like I just did. And this is just for like a straighter part, and to not spend 8 years to do this part. Okay, I'm finished parting, so this is what the part looks like. I feel like it looks pretty fun. Okay, so now that I've already finished my top, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna part the back now.
Then suddenly it's jeopardized.
I've finished parting and I've parted below the ear, right? So that's 4 sections. And what I'm gonna do now is like a little hack. I'm going to part my hair in the middle. It doesn't matter if it's like a super straight part whatsoever because it's not gonna stay there. Then I'm going to just put this in a little ponytail. And then to make this easier to part, now you're going to part right here. And then you're gonna pull that away, straighten that part up, go on the other side, part that, straighten it, and then match it in the middle. Do that to all of your rows. Lord. Do that to all of your rows so that you have an easier time parting straighter. Because, Brenda, it's hard out for a pimp. 11 rows total. This right here is going to be split down the middle, and there's going to be 2 braids, or 2 twists on each side. The front, I always just part later, so like I'll have all the back done, and then I'll part the front, just because some things can get a little messy, and then I'll repart, and I don't want to do that, So I'm using Expression hair. You can also use Freetress Pop and Twist. Love that. They just didn't have a color I wanted, and I wanted to match-ish my color. This doesn't actually match my hair whatsoever, but I really wanted a dark brown, and they don't have like a 33 in either brands. I'll surely work on that. But this is this color right here. It's going to come into like bundles, right? And you're going to be able to take apart each bundle just like that. And what I'm doing is I am taking half. Then I'm going to split this part into thirds. So that's 6 basically twists that you'll have from 1. Okay guys, so I've done almost 2 rows and this is what it's looking like. I've had to stop right here because of just my hair length. Honestly, I wish I could make them smaller, but life. So, what you do with your hair, whoa, my bad, G. Now this is one way to do it. There are other ways that you can do it. I just don't do it that way. Okay, so what you want to do is with your hair right here, make sure it's combed out. With the middle right here, you're going to hold the hair, just grab this hair, and then with your middle finger, or whatever finger, bring that closer. So now it looks like this. So now my hair is up here, and then I have the twisting hair down there. Now you want to make sure it's like in the middle. I don't know if you can see that, but I was kind of off, which is why I like to be able to see. Okay, so this is the middle. And now I'm going to twist and start a braid. So I'm going to braid about 10 times-ish. And if it's not exactly 10, if it's more or if it's a little less, that's totally fine. But you want to make sure this is tight, because if it's not tight, it will just slip off your hair. And that's actually annoying. So now I'm going to grab the hair, my hair, fold it, Lord, halfen it, and then again guys, we always should be going to the left. So I'm gonna grab it, and I'm not twisting the hair, like I'm not doing this and then twisting. I'm literally just softly grabbing the hair and then twisting. So like think flat, twist, flat, twist, flat, twist, flat, twist, flat, twist. And then I like to use what is it called, bro? Grease. There we go. I like to use grease and then just put it on my hands to kind of do the ends and everything. And as you guys can see, I did not use any jam. So like the jam that I used when I did the part, that's all the jam that I like to use on my hair, just because I don't want it to like fall out. And I've had a lot of buildup. So yeah. So I'm gonna let that live its life, because literally, actually, hold on. Let me twist it a little bit more, because my hair is still right there a little bit. Jeopardy song. Okay. Honestly, I can cut that flat in. Okay, so now this is what the hair looks like. Go ahead and cut it where your hair ends, or whatever length you want it to be. And then this is the entire 2 rows of hair. I don't have time to be having a crooked middle part, you know? So let me check one more time. I literally just do like this. I just pray. That looks like I did my job. So what I always do is always start from right here. And then I like to line it up with this one, this part right here. You have to map out your head. Like, you have to really think, okay, how many am I gonna do? I'm gonna do 8 on this side. So that means what I like to do, right? I already have 2 here. I'm gonna do another 2 here. I'll put some jam right there. Smooth it out.
Whew, it feels good to be done. If you want to kind of finish it off just a little bit further, just get you some mousse and